Breaking news overnight. The manhunt, have you heard, is over for the suspects in two deadly attacks in New England. Investigators say the same man is responsible for that mass shooting at Brown University and the murder of an MIT professor. They say that this suspect died by suicide. Now, officials say he had no known connection to the victims at Brown, but he and the MIT professor did apparently go to school together back in the day in Portugal. Tom Hansen has the latest. Tom, good morning. This is so confusing, very bizarre, but glad it appears to be over for now.
Yeah, Gail, well, a lot of information coming out of those press conferences last night, including how authorities tracked this man down and who he was. So here's what we know. He appears to be a resident of Florida. He came to Boston last month, and that's when his plan began to unfold.
After almost a week of pleading with the public for help, police in Providence last night said 48-year-old Claudio Manuel Neves Valente of Portugal was the man who killed two students at Brown University Saturday and say he was a former student there between 2000 and 2001. The search for Neves Valente ended here, 90 minutes from Providence in Salem, New Hampshire, inside this unoccupied storage facility where he had rented a unit. He was found with a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
To me, this was always going to be an investigation where something was going to break it open.
For days, the public and law enforcement had relied on these images of the gunman near the Brown campus Saturday. But a break came on Thursday when investigators say a witness came forward and described his interactions with Neves Valente before the shooting at Brown.
I think it was under an hour. That person came forward, and that person led us to the car, which led us to the name, which led us to the photographs of that individual renting the car, which matched the clothing of our shooter here in Providence.
Then, using a network of security footage, authorities were able to retrace the gunman's trail across New England, leading them to the home of MIT professor Nuno Loureiro.
On December 15th, he murdered MIT professor Nuno Loureiro at Loureiro's home in Brookline, Massachusetts.
Police said the two attended the same academic program in Portugal between 1995 and 2000 and may have known each other. Neves Valente's vehicle led to a multi-state manhunt, ending with hundreds of law enforcement officers swarming the storage facility on the Massachusetts-New Hampshire border. Investigators say the suspect was found with a satchel, two firearms, and more evidence pointing to the crime. Now, students from both Brown University and MIT are grieving the loss of lives they say were taken too soon.
I think it's just really tragic and sudden, and especially this week too. It's just like a lot of really senseless violence.
That bubble of safeness was completely popped when we were violated by a shooter entering our campus, and I think it will take time and effort